Hey guys, I mentioned last week about doing like an eye-tip tutorial because eye-tip hair I feel like is really easy and you can kind of do it at home. You might have a little problem with the back, but I feel like if you can get some help, you might be able to tackle doing some yourself, or at least like maybe adding some fullness around your face. So for this, I've got a few different products. These are all going to be from yourhairshop.com. These are our installation curved handle. They're smooth inside, smooth pliers. So see how there's no teeth in there. So we sell these with teeth and without. I've got a tail comb, parting comb. These are going to be my removers. It's like a claw opener that you can kind of put in between the beads and take them out easily. I've got a loop threading tool, so it's got a little like metal loop on it. And I've got beads. These are copper micro tubes. These don't have any silicone. So for individuals, I prefer these beads. I feel like they hold really, really well if you can get a nice tight grip on them. But when I do like a weft system, I do use silicone beads. So I use different things for different installation methods. So first things first, I feel like it's going to be easier for me to probably work on this side of my hair. So let me make a part. Look at my nails are still hanging in there. So I was able to get a pretty clean part. Y'all are seeing how dark my natural hair is. It is pretty dark, y'all. Okay, we're going to hold that hair back. I'm also going to use another like flat clip just to get all these little baby hairs out of the way. And that'll hold that up pretty nicely. Got some dark hair going on in here. That's why I also did the dark beads, because I have very dark natural hair. So I usually match whatever the root color is with the bead color. So even if I'm installing blonde extensions, I will still use brown beads working with a root like this. So that's kind of important, and I feel like it really helps them hide. So eye tip hair looks like a little eye. Also looks like a shoelace tip. So some people call it shoelace tip hair. These go into beads. The bead clamps down. There's no heat. There's no rolling. You can reuse the hair. So when you're done and you take them out, the tips can be reinserted to new beads and into new beads, and they can be reinstalled, which is nice. First things first, you've got your loop threading tool. You're going to want to put some beads on here. So these little beads have a little bell curve on one side. I prefer to put that side first onto my tool. So the little bell curve is on the bottom. I'll see if I can get a tighter shot. There, you can kind of see it there. Okay, so I'm going to put like 3 beads on here. So I'm going to show you me doing 3 of them today. And let's use my comb here. I'm going to look in my real mirror. I like taking a like a parallel parting. And I'm going to do one kind of a little further back here, because I'm going to start away from my face and then move forward. So here is my first section. These will probably get better as I get closer to my face and I can see more. I have done like a full head of these on myself before, the back and everything. It takes forever and your hands will get kind of tired. So just take breaks if you do. You'd want to be like kind of like a crafty person to be able to do it all. But anyways, before I forget, let me tell you what I'm doing. Okay, your loop threading tool. What you're going to want to do is put 2 fingers through the loop, grab your hair, hold on to the handle, pull the hair through. So now your hair is going through the loop. Do you see that? Now you're going to want to move the bead up next to your scalp. This is like a trick. Don't pull it down. Don't let it get too low. You want to keep it next to your scalp. Pull the handle and it's going to pull your hair through that loop tool. Make sure you don't have any flyaways. I kind of just use my fingers to kind of comb down on this. Now you have the bead on your hair. You're going to take your extension and you're going to insert it into the bead. There it is there. Okay, so when I first grab the bead with my pliers, I'm not like pinching it down. I'm just kind of like positioning it where I want it. See how the little blonde tip is sticking up? I'm going to move the bead kind of to the top of that. Sometimes I can pull down on the hair too where the bead's not moving. The idea here is that you don't want it to be too tight on your scalp. You can actually cause damage to your hair if you install these too tightly. So I'm going to kind of just find a little sweet spot where they're snug but not super tight, and then I'm going to crimp it down. I promise these will get prettier as I move forward. But so that's one there. And I'm going to go into doing the next one. And again, I'm just kind of used to using my nails, and they're a little long right now. So they're kind of easy to part with. So again, I've got my small section. And I'm going to grab my loop threading tool. I'm going to put 2 fingers through it. Hold on to the hair. Pull the hair through it. I'm keeping the tip of the loop pulling tool next to my scalp because that's where the bead is headed, and that's where I want the bead to stay. So see how the bead's right up there next to your scalp? Pull your hair through. Now you've got your extension. That goes right into the little bead. Sometimes I just need to kind of wiggle it around so I can see what I'm doing. There it is. Now see how when I'm crimping these shut, these are all going down. I'm not holding them out like this when I'm crimping them. That's gonna result in like your hair sticking straight out. See how these lay nice and flat? That's what you want. So again, like positioning is everything with extensions. I feel like it's so important. Some people, like I'll see their extensions like literally coming out everywhere, and it's just because of the angle that they're being crimped down. So this time I'll try using my tail comb. Nope, back to nails. I'm just more comfortable. But you can use a tail comb if you don't have long nails. Sometimes I also use just like a really small clip, like a little silver clip that's maybe about this long, a single prong. They kind of act as a little fingernail for me. So again, 2 fingers through, grab your hair, pull it through. Now my hair's in that loop. This is my last bead, and sorry, I'm gonna position this before I get ready for it. Okay, and the bead's going on. Now the bead's on. And so see how you can see it? I'm just gonna kind of move it around, find that little sweet spot. Everything's going down. I'm not holding it up like this. I'm holding it down. And then crimp. All right, see that? Now repeat it like 100 times and you'll have a full set of hair extensions. Okay, so now let's talk about getting them off, and that's where this little claw guy comes in so handy. Normally these will be grown out from your scalp. Usually 2 to 3 months is about average. You'll want to take one end of the claw, put it in each end of the bead and just kind of push a little bit. It'll open it and then it should just slide right off. After that, you can take your little bead off, your tip. These can be reused. Sometimes if the tip gets flat or munched, you can take a flat iron and put it on it, heat it and roll it. Just make sure that you clean your flat iron afterwards because there might be some residual glue on there. But you can get them to like roll back down. So that's it. I'm gonna pop these out if you guys wanna watch. Again, all these products are from yourhairshop.com. And if you have any questions, just email us and we can help get you set up with a little starter kit. Here's an example of one of my clients after I did an I-tip installation on her. Just remember when you're done, nothing should feel tight or hurt, and they should feel comfortable.